Today I'm going to give you real tips on making and keeping your resolutions for longer than just February. Whenever you figure out what your goals are going to be, write them down and post them around your house. Put them on the fridge or put them on the cabinet. Make them a constant reminder to yourself. I have a lot of clients that like to put them on their snack cabinets, so then if they're going to choose something unhealthy, they think to themselves, well, is this really supporting or is it not supporting my goal? A key thing to sticking with your resolutions or your goals is knowing what your barriers are. So maybe one of your barriers is that you don't have time, or maybe you're not motivated, or maybe you don't have enough support. So figure out what your barriers are and think about ways that you can overcome them. So an example, maybe you are so not motivated to go to the gym. Plan the day that you're going to go. Write it on your calendar, pack your gym clothes, and don't go home if you think that you're not going to leave your house afterwards. So set yourself up for success by acknowledging your barriers and figuring out ways that you're going to face them. Another key is to track whether it's your weight or your goals and the days that you meet them. And this is important because if you feel like you get off track or you get discouraged, you can look back at your tracking sheet or your calendar and think to yourself, well, hey, I met my goal 5 days already or 4 days already, so I'm doing a pretty good job. So it can help to keep you kind of motivated. One of the biggest things that I get clients that stop working towards their goals is because they get this negative thought train that just sabotages them. So see if this sounds familiar to you. You get on the scale and you say to yourself, well, I didn't hit my goal that I wanted to for the week. I didn't lose a pound, or I didn't lose 2 pounds, or I'm just the same, or I gained weight and I'm never good at this dieting stuff and that's it. I should just stop while I'm ahead. So what I usually do with people is stop and think to yourself, what are 5 things that are positive about my week so far? So maybe you went to the gym, maybe you started eating more vegetables, maybe you started drinking more water, maybe you actually got on the scale and you didn't want to, and maybe you walked further when you were on the treadmill. So 5 positive things. And what that does is it stops that negative train of thoughts that really just starts to sabotage you and can just, stop you from going towards what your goals are. Another thing is, well, with curbing the negativity that we're talking about, is finding someone to help support you. So maybe you do get on this negative train of thoughts and you're just really discouraged. Find someone that you can rely on, whether it's a friend, a coworker, a significant other, or if you don't have anyone to rely on, go to a support group or, find some forums online where you can get support from, people that you might not know but are in the same situation as you. And having that support when you feel like you're discouraged, they can kind of remind you of what your goals are and why they're really important to you. And lastly, reassess. So I get a lot of times that people come to me and they say, well, I met my goal and now I don't know what to do and it's hard to maintain, and after a while I've just started to regain the weight back and now I'm just really frustrated. Think about, are your goals still challenging? Are they still important to you? So take time, maybe every 1 to 3 months, depending on what kind of goal you have, and reassess what your progress is. And maybe you need to change your goals up. Maybe you need to make it more interesting. Maybe you need to add something new to kind of keep you motivated and keep you on that healthy lifestyle track. So thanks for watching, and if you found this video to be useful, click like. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below about what your New Year's resolutions are and maybe some of the barriers that you're facing.